Well, it started really foggy this morning, foggy, misty, but was beautiful on the sea coast, on the seaside. We stopped in some places and we were above the clouds. Fairhead, I think. We found a really nice place just behind there on the other side of the hill. But no Wi-Fi, and we just drove like probably 500 meters because we didn't know where to find Wi-Fi, and here we have connection. So it's Friday, we post the vlog and we connect to our clients and stuff. Fucking bitches. Yeah. Another blasting morning here. That's where we stayed for the night. Woke up at 5, I think. For so long days now. I mean, the sun was down at 10 p.m. and it was light even at 4, I think. So really long days. That's one camera. Bing! This country have so many visual resources. I mean, just every place, the rocks, the grass, the fields. I mean, it's just the colors. It's just amazing. And we don't have a plan for today. We're gonna probably move from here. Well, there's no Wi-Fi here. There's Wi-Fi up there. And we need to work. That's our red bucket. It's a secret. Did you enjoy your barbecue, you piece of shit? So a bit of frustration this morning because in this part of Ireland it's not really easy to find a nice free parking. That means a place where Ziggy can go free without being on the leash, not near big roads, and also a nice place for us. We're in the outskirts of Belfast, probably 10 kilometers. It's not a nice place, not because of the place itself, it's because of shitty people that live, as you can see down there. You see all that shit? Yeah, barbecue and stuff, and yeah, sorry, not the tourist at all. So yeah, come here, enjoy your meal, your barbecue, your cider, your beer, but after that, please take your shit with you. So we're heading Belfast for the first time, actually, for a official visit. And the best things, I'm with Mark.
Hi.
And he's a local, so you grew up in Belfast.
Yes, near Belfast.
Yeah, near Belfast. So, and it's our generation, so that means that he was a young kid. Yes. During the, you know, the hot time here in Northern Ireland. So it's really good to have a inside scoop and somebody that can tell you a little bit more of what you can just find online or on some books, and you know, the real experience, what was about the situation that they lived for how many, like 20 years?
From 1969 to basically around about 1992, I think the peace process begun, but I don't think it finalised properly until about 1996 when Bill Clinton and Tony Blair sort of cemented a deal.
Okay, and it's still, I can say, the peace wall, you can go, the peace wall, it's still there, so maybe the older generation were, I don't know, it's not...
It's, from what I understand, it's like a little bit of a comfort factor where people are happy to socialise with each other but aren't just quite prepared yet to integrate with each other fully.
Okay, so the wall is still there just to have these extra safety,
just in case they fall out again. I think it's maybe a long time conflict that's going to take a lot of people,
more time to
yes,
process.
The next generation are much more understanding and get along a lot better.
But it's true that the wall, it's become also a piece of art, like the Berlin Wall, with many graffitis.
Belfast is very colourful, and each side has basically a story that'll be told from each other's own perspective. Obviously, with any sort of stories of conflict or anything like that, they tell a different story, one side to the other.
And to the other side,
yes. And we'll try and do both today, just so as then we can see the stark contrast in what you would call possibly the allegiance to the Crown of England and the people's allegiance to the Irish Republic. It's quite interesting. And literally this fence, people here are Catholic and people here are Protestant, and
it's a fucking huge wall.
Yep. This is quite small compared to the walls in West Belfast.
So we just arrived in Belfast, and Mark starts the tour. A little bit of he told me a little bit of the history of the wall and why it was created, and it's pretty impressive. It's still there, but just to make sure that no problems, as it happens only 20 years ago, so it's still kind of fresh, very fresh, and more time will need to, and generation to get all the things set up. And we also find a beautiful street art piece here about the Titanic, built in Belfast, but you know, a lot of people die, more than 1,000, I think 1,500 people. So the ship of dreams. And another piece of street art that it's about the bombing and about the peace in Northern Ireland. And Mark brought me to the liquor bar.
This is the Crown Liquor Lounge. This is probably one of the most famous
and oldest,
and oldest probably, at least unchanged. When we go in here, and if we are allowed to use the camera and that, you're going to see that it's.
And
we've got to go back at least 100
what is
years.
So well, in Cork it's Murphy's.
Indeed.
Dublin it's Guinness. What's the local beer in Belfast?
I gotta say, you've probably got to try a Guinness in here.
Okay, let's go for a Guinness.
Well guys, this is the chief of Westphalia digital nomads here after about 6 or 7 pints of Guinness in Belfast.
4.
You're lying, Armando, you're telling lies again.
No, it's 4 pints.
Only 4?
Only 4.
Oh well, we better make it 7 soon then. But this is our visit to Belfast, and how are you enjoying it today, Armando?
I have a ferry the 26th of June.
It's only the 15th today, I think, so I think you'll make it. You should be back with Mel by then. We've changed the interview around here actually. I've got Armando's camera, and we're doing a bit of recording. After about 5 pints we've become a little bit more liberal, and we're going to speak a little bit more of the truth.
It's not my vlog anymore.
It's actually my vlog, but it's Armando's vlog because he's going to publish it, you know.
How much money are you going to give me?
Well, there's royalties, like, you know, we're only going to have to pay you a little bit, like, you know.
Good morning, guys. So we're still in Belfast, as you can see. Mark right here. Mark and Mark. So a little bit cloudy today. We have a really sad news. Our coffee pots, after 4 years of service, decide to give up. You can see it's pretty burned. Let's remind us of Riga. Every morning we finish the gas. We were financially in the shit, and we have to make a fire every day and put water to get at least some coffee to start the day. And see. It just